with the same clothes. I'm in Miami and mangoes. Mama don't like that. Joe living good, that's my main bro. Got it popping down in Georgia, yo. Next morning out to Portugal. Everything I do historical. Never needed no tutorial. I ain't even get to Porsche yet. I be in the club with velour sweats. More money mean more threats. Y'all ain't pull up to my door yet. That's really regular. Like I'm Channing Tatum, I be stepping up. I be flexing up. I can't straight in front of other. Nah, there'll never be another. Think they got me covered. I hit the 3 at the buzzer. I hit the 3 at the buzzer. Yeah. Hey, I hit the 3.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Now, DiVincenzo, following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Stolen by Smart. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Collins. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. And Murray's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that one's good, Barnes.
It's a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
Now here is Irving. Love outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
Murray. Plumlee trying to break loose. Murray, good.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That falls. Great assist by Love.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Irving with the steal. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. Murray outside. Six on the shot clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You know, I like that he didn't go for the straightforward layup. He gave us a little something extra right there.
Here's Irving. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Murray's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. Collins up top. Back to Murray. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. 6 points for Jamal Murray.
got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the right side. The Celtics working the ball around now. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And the dunk by Barnes.
A tremendous drive by Harrison Barnes. You know, so often he's played to shoot that, but he can put it on the deck and fly by you.
Now, here is Irving. Now Edwards. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Barnes. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Love deciding where to go with it. Now here's Irving. 5 to shoot. Ayton at the elbow.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And here is Murray. He has 6. Outside, Smart. And again, the turnover by the Rockets.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. The Rockets with another miss. Boston trailing. Irving with the ball. Pass to Bridges. Back to Irving. Here's Hero. To the wing on the left. Bounce pass from Bridges. Knocked away. Kicks it out to Love. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And the officials call a traveling violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Boston, trailing by 2. Here's Jerome. Six to shoot. Pass to Hero. Here's Cornette. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. To the left side wing. Here's Avdia. The Rockets with another miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Hero. Pocket 6. To Wiles. Inside. Goes back up. Cornette can't get it to go. Houston in the lead. Brunson scanning the floor. Out to the wing. Trying to get something going. The Rockets again can't hit. Austin with the ball. .130 left to play here in the first. Here's Jerome. To the paint. There's Wiles. In the dunk by Lyles.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Avdia. .59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Brunson. Here's Vanderbilt for the three. Jerome with the rebound. Pass to Hero. From past the arc. No good on the shot. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now, Avdia. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. They could use a bucket. Knocks down the three ball. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Pass to Wiles. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges to the middle. The shot missing. So Houston will take it the other way. Now Powell. Down low. Here's Avdia. Out left to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. No good on that one.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Rockets leading by 3. In the corner, it's Monk. The 3. The rebound by the Celtics. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Pass to Hero. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Korkmaz. Now, here's Monk. From outside the arc. Cans it from downtown. Monk's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Here's Jerome. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Was very particular about his food, and I gotta tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen, and to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Collins. Now Murray. He's got 6. Over Irving. The Rockets with another miss. Celtics trail by 6. Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
I promise to pray for a positive fate and the word in your palms. Shed a tear in it. Mom just said in the days. Your mom is nice. We thought
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. That'll be a 5-second call. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Collins. Back to Brunson. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Edwards. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And here's Plumlee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Murray outside. Knocked loose. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Edwards. Irving looking for an opening. Barnes outside. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Edwards. On the wing, Irving. Edwards, that's good. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Johnson with it. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. Here's DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. Collins grabs the miss. And here are the Rockets now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Brunson with a clean look. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Rockets lead by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Irving. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Irving. Over Brunson. They get it back. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Ayton. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston leading by 3. At the elbow, Collins. Barnes outside. Back to Collins. Houston moving it around. Clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Harrison Barnes.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Murray. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless. And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8, and it goes down 2 points. Plumlee's got his first basket of the night. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways. Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Here's Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the middle. Jerome. No good. Shot missing. And the Rockets take it the other way. .132 left in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Had the space there, but it's offline. And here is Bridges. Pass to Jerome. Here's Hero. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Here's Powell. Monk for 3. It's hauled in by Lyle. Boston trailing. .46 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Pass to Hero. Now here's Lyons. In the corner, it's Bridges. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And here are the Rockets now. Monk with the ball. Here's the 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Pass to Hero. Stolen by Brunson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Smart. And here is Barnes. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Now DiVincenzo. Back to Irving. Just 4 to shoot. For Murray. Irving misses. Rockets leading by 6. Barnes outside. Pass to Murray. From deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And Murray has such a soft-looking shot, especially from deep, where he is just lights out.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Irving from downtown. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Murray. He's got 11. Outside Collins. Houston needs to get a shot. That one goes. Count it. And it's an 11-point Houston lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stolen by Collins. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the quick feet of Murray, really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Celtics trail by 13. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Irving. He has 6. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Houston.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Irving with the ball. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
To the paint. Here's Collins. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Now Irving. 6 points for him. Over in the corner, Edwards. Boston again missing.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Over to the wing. Pass to Wiles. Stolen by Smart. Oh, and here comes Monk all alone. And it's blocked. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hero. Powell with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Pass to Hero. Clock at 4. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Hero's got 5. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Now, here's Monk. And here's Collins from outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Pass to Hero. Here's Wiles. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jerome. That one off the back iron and out. Rockets leading by 19. Here's Monk. Down low. Deflects the pass. Bridges with the steal. Here's Cornette. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Back to Monk. Inside. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Substitution for the Rockets.
Here's Monk. Off the inbound. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Jerome. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Houston leading by 17. And here is Monk. Pass to Brunson. 20 feet out. The rebound by the Celtics. Bridges with it. .156 left in the third.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Now Brunson. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Jerome. Brunson covering. And it's Lyles in the corner. 4 on the clock. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Pass to Monk. Back to Brunson. And here is Monk. All alone. And Houston again with the bucket.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Here's Jerome. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bridges, no one around him. Drops in the tray.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
.16 seconds left in the third. Now here's Brunson. Oh, that's blocked. And so it's Houston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Barnes. And the 3 off target. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Barnes grabs the miss.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Back to Brunson. Now Plumlee. Fades. He can't get it to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Irving with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now Brunson. And here is Murray. Defended by DiVincenzo. A three from Barnes. Here's Murray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Celtics trail by 12. That's tipped. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. To the middle. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Love. Back to Ayton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now Murray. Barnes outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Avdia. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Well, for some reason, no one accounting for Barnes on the offensive glass, and that cost them.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Here is Love. Plumlee with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. And it's Murray with the jam.
I have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
Here's Irving. And stolen by Murray. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Brunson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Here's Irving. Pass to DiVincenzo. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Houston leading by 16. Pass to Monk. Back to Smart. To the inside. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Boston, no good that time either. Now here's Smart. Outside Collins. In the corner, it's Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10. That's good on the jump shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
And here's Irving. Pass to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. The wing jumper off target. Celtics trail by 15. Irving with the ball. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Offside Collins. Now Smart. Back to Collins. And he banks in the layup. And that's 10 points for John Collins.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
Second free throw, no good. And he nails the 3rd. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year.
Wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. Pass to Smart. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Baseline jumper. And Boston with the rebound. .157 left in the 4th. Kicks it out to Love. Fires from deep. Boston, no good that time either.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Pass to Plumlee. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 17. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter of this one. 1:36 left in the game. Irving with it. Now guarded by Monk. Here is Love. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Rockets.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jamal Murray.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Now here's Powell. Murray outside. The 3. Drills it from outside. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Jerome, no good. And here is Murray. Monk with the ball. So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
Stay fugazi. You making my move crazy. You making me choose how I might move, what I might do lately. Oh, you made me my worst version. Makes sense why my words worsen. And maybe I should walk in